As we look ahead to the 2028 presidential election, two prominent figures have emerged as central contenders from their respective parties. On the Democratic side, Gavin Newsom has quickly become one of the most talked about potential candidates for the 2028 presidential election. Known for his progressive policies and high-profile leadership in California, Newsom has built a national profile that could make him a serious contender. On the Republican side, Vice President J.D. Vance is by far the current favorite to win the Republican nomination. Known for his strong defense of President Donald Trump's policies, Vance has been a vocal advocate for conservative values and has played a significant role in shaping the Republican agenda. His selection as vice president was part of Trump's broader strategy to appeal to a broad base of Republican voters. Many people believe Vance could continue Trump's political influence and effectively inherit the MAGA movement as he positions himself for the 2028 nomination. In this video, we'll break down the latest polls, examine the key battleground states, and analyze how Newsom currently performs up against Vance in early matchups. We'll explore trends, voter dynamics, and other factors that could shape the outcome of the next presidential race, providing a detailed look at where the contest stands today. Before we get started, leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on news, elections, and anything politics related. Let me know in the comment section which video you would like to see next. Instead of covering every state by category, we've already filled out the solid states and will now only focus on the competitive ones. We'll start out with the state of Nevada. Nevada has 6 electoral votes, and while it's leaned blue in recent presidential races, with 2024 as an exception, it's far from a lock for either party. Trump carried the state in 2024, but Democrats still hold strong advantages in Clark and Washoe counties. Early polling for a Newsom versus Vance matchup shows the race within the margin of error, with some small samples giving Vance a narrow lead. Republicans see Nevada as a top pickup opportunity, but Democrats remain confident that urban turnout will save them. The key here is whether Democrats can drive huge margins out of Las Vegas while holding steady in Washoe. If turnout falls, Republicans win it, but if Clark County delivers, Democrats can hold it. As of now, Nevada will be placed into the tilt blue column. Next up is the state of Arizona. Arizona has 11 electoral votes and is one of the tightest battlegrounds in the country. Trump flipped it back in 2024, and polls show Newsom and Vance in a tight contest, with Vance slightly ahead in limited state polling. Democrats have done well here when they win over suburban voters in Maricopa County, but those gains can vanish quickly if Republican turnout surges. Hispanic voters and younger suburban moderates are crucial in this state. If Democrats can keep their margins up in Phoenix and Tucson, they can make it close. However, for now, Arizona will be placed into the tilt red column. Next up are the states of Colorado and New Mexico. Democrats have built strong advantages here thanks to the growing urban and suburban populations, as well as strong support from Hispanic and younger voters. Republicans remain competitive in some areas, but both states are expected to stay in the likely blue column in 2028. Next up is the state of Texas. With 40 electoral votes, Texas is massive and continues to lean red. Democrats have made slow but steady progress in major cities like Houston, Dallas, and Austin, but rural and suburban Republican strength still keeps the state out of reach for now. Newsom's style may play well with younger urban voters, but it's unclear if that can overcome GOP dominance in the countryside. Until Democrats start flipping rural counties or massively boosting metro turnout, Texas remains in the Republican hands. Texas will be placed into the lean red column. We will now be moving on to the state of Florida. Florida has 30 electoral votes and has become a GOP stronghold in recent cycles. Republicans have built a durable base among older voters and Cuban Americans, while Democrats have struggled to match turnout and messaging statewide. Newsom could perform well in cities like Miami and Orlando, but Florida's trend has been moving Republican for years. Unless Democrats can bring back moderate retirees and expand youth turnout, it will remain tough to win. Florida will be placed into the lean red column. Next up is the state of Georgia. Georgia has 16 electoral votes and remains one of the most competitive states in the nation. It went to Republicans in 2024, but the margin was very narrow. The Atlanta metro area continues to expand rapidly, bringing in new, younger, and more diverse voters who have leaned Democratic. Vance performed strongly in rural North Georgia and other outer suburbs, but Democrats are still alive in Fulton, DeKalb, and Gwinnett counties. Newsom's path here depends entirely on turnout and suburban appeal. If Democrats energize Atlanta and keep suburban margins tight, they can flip Georgia back. For now, it looks like they are on track to do so, and Georgia will be placed into the tilt blue column. Next up is the state of North Carolina. With 15 electoral votes, North Carolina has stayed red for most of the last decade, but it always keeps things interesting. Democrats have made progress in Charlotte, Raleigh, and Durham, but Republican strength in rural counties and smaller towns still decides the outcome. Early polling suggests Vance has a narrow advantage, though Democrats see opportunities if turnout among younger and suburban voters rise. Newsom will need to replicate the Obama coalition to stand a chance. For now, North Carolina will be placed into the tilt red column. Next up is the state of Virginia. Virginia, with 13 electoral votes, has been trending Democratic for years. Strong support from the Washington suburbs and growing urban counties keeps the state solidly in the likely blue column. While Republicans compete in some areas, Democrats have a comfortable edge here. Next up is Ohio. With 15 electoral votes, Ohio has shifted to the right in recent years. While Democrats still have pockets of support in cities like Cleveland and Columbus, the state leans red thanks to strong GOP backing in suburban and rural areas. Next up is Indiana. Indiana, with 11 electoral votes, remains a solidly Republican state. While Democrats have some support in cities like Indianapolis, the GOP's dominance in suburban and rural areas keeps Indiana likely red. Iowa, with 6 electoral votes, has become increasingly Republican in recent elections. While Democrats have some support in urban areas like Des Moines, the state leans red due to a strong conservative backing across rural communities. Next up is the 2nd Congressional District of Nebraska. This urban district has consistently leaned Democratic and will be placed into the likely blue column. Our next state is Minnesota. Minnesota, with 10 electoral votes, has been a reliable Democratic state for decades. Even in 2024, Democrats carried it, showing the strength of their base. While Republicans hold some rural areas, the state overall leans blue and is expected to remain that way in upcoming elections. Now, let's take a look at Wisconsin, a crucial battleground with 10 electoral votes. This state has gone back and forth for years. Democrats rely on strong turnout in Milwaukee and Dane County, while Republicans dominate in rural Wisconsin. Newsom's path here looks similar to Biden's. If Democrats keep turnout strong in cities and suburban areas around Madison and Milwaukee, they can win it back. If enthusiasm drops, Republicans will hold it. As of now, Wisconsin will be placed into the tilt blue column. Next up is Michigan, another key battleground with 15 electoral votes. Michigan flipped Republican in 2024, but it's still winnable for Democrats. Newsom will need huge numbers out of Detroit and its suburbs, along with steady support in Flint and Grand Rapids. Republican support is strong in the rural north and west, but Democrats can easily offset it with urban turnout. As of now, it looks like they are on track to do so, and Michigan will be placed into the tilt blue column. Our next state is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is the crown jewel states of presidential elections and politics. With 20 electoral votes, it nearly went to the Republicans in 2024, but Democrats are determined to take it back. To win, Newsom must dominate in Philadelphia, hold margins in Pittsburgh, and perform well in the Philadelphia suburbs. If he manages that, he can for sure flip the state. If turnout lacks in the cities, Republicans will keep it. As of now, Democrats are doing well in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania will be placed into the tilt blue column. We now have 2 states and 1 district remaining. Both New Jersey and New Hampshire have been reliably Democratic, often voting blue by double digits. This election will be no different, and both New Jersey and New Hampshire will be placed into the likely blue category. Our final district is the 2nd Congressional District of Maine. This district leans Republican with strong support from rural voters. While Democrats compete here, the GOP currently holds the advantage. As of now, Maine's 2nd district will be placed into the lean red category. And there you have it. With every state filled out, Gavin Newsom stands at 292 electoral votes to J.D. Vance's 246 electoral votes. While the contest remains competitive, Newsom's advantage in key swing states and solid bases across the country puts him in a strong position heading into the 2028 race. Please keep in mind that this is purely a prediction based on current news and polling data, and anything can still happen before Election Day. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all things politics related. Drop a comment below with your 2028 predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.